In the aftermath of the British victory in the 7 Years' War, North America is a land in turmoil. With France having ceded most of its colonial holdings, Native American tribes, once allies of the French, are left to face the expansionist British Empire alone. Fearful of retribution and angered by broken promises, Chief Pontiac of the Ottawa tribe orchestrates a widespread uprising, now known as Pontiac's Rebellion. British forts across the frontier are attacked and seized. One of the last remaining outposts, Fort Pitt, is now surrounded, its occupants cut off and on the brink of annihilation. Enter Colonel Henry Bouquet, a Swiss-born British officer and seasoned tactician, known for his unorthodox methods and firm sense of duty. Tasked with leading a desperate relief force from Carlisle to Fort Pitt, Bouquet recruits a rugged company of British regulars, Scottish Highlanders, and American colonial volunteers. Among them are hardened soldiers, reluctant fighters, and idealistic recruits. At the heart of this unit is Captain John Graham, a loyal subordinate struggling with personal loss, and Anne Willing, a Philadelphia woman who has followed her brother into the frontier war, determined to serve as a nurse and advocate for peace. As the company marches through treacherous terrain, they face not only ambushes and starvation but the psychological toll of war. Tensions rise among the soldiers, who carry differing views on their mission and the native peoples they fight. Colonel Bouquet must balance military discipline with empathy, forging unity among his troops while preparing them for a decisive confrontation. That confrontation comes at Bushy Run, a wooded plateau where Bouquet's forces are ambushed by a coalition of tribal warriors. Outnumbered and outmaneuvered, the British line nearly collapses. But through a cunning use of tactics, including a feigned retreat and devastating counter-assault, Bouquet turns the tide in a brutal two-day battle. The Battle of Bushy Run secures the road to Fort Pitt and marks a turning point in Pontiac's rebellion. Amidst the bloodshed, personal stories unfold, and risks her life to tend to the wounded. Captain Graham redeems himself through valor, and Bouquet faces the moral cost of leadership. The film concludes not with triumph, but with reflection on the cost of empire, the fate of indigenous peoples, and the courage of those caught between history's sweeping tides.